Greetings, brothers and sisters. We are finally back. We finally made it to another reaction on this Monday edition, brothers and sisters. Welcome to every single one of you guys. My voice is crazy right now, but of course, we are definitely back again, of course, on that vibration. So I have to drop one for you guys right there. So welcome to every single one of you guys. All of Mystelics family and the new videos on the big of hand clap goes out to you guys for tuning in yet again to this vibration, brothers and sisters. And of course, leave your thoughts and comments as I'm giving mine as well. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment box. Really, don't forget to click the thumbs up, and I would appreciate you guys definitely doing so. Definitely click that for me right there, brothers and sisters. And definitely subscribe for more vibrations. Anyways, without further ado, let us get into the vibrations for the day. Of course, we have this sentiment right there. Of course, this is none other than the lineup, as you can pretty much tell from the title. This is dealing with the situation involving Kehlani. But of course, as you can see, that Kehlani definitely had to come in on Sunday, yesterday, brothers and sisters. She had to come in early in the morning. She was actually scheduled to perform on the 26th of October. That was yesterday, brothers and sisters. But apparently she didn't show up. She just didn't show up at all. She actually had a message right there. I think this is it. Yes, this is what she had to say right there. And of course, indicating that due to a severe storm north of Dominica, we are on, this is her stuff right there. I'm showing you guys. This is what she said. Due to a severe storm north of Dominica, we are unable to make it for the festival. Our pilot has deemed it unsafe for us to fly, but we will be looking for a new date to reschedule. My heart is with Jamaica and all other areas impacted. Stay vigilant. Right there. Anyways, Discover Dominica, I think it is. Monel put out a message as well when it comes into that situation. So it's not just, hey, copy and paste and put it down. No, they actually put out this stuff right there.
Greetings from the Discover Dominica Authority. We regret to inform patrons that international superstar Kehlani, who was scheduled to arrive in Dominica this morning on a chartered flight to perform at the World Creole Music Festival, is unable to attend. The charter company cancelled the flight due to the effects of Hurricane Melissa on the charter's designated flight path. Despite extensive efforts of our team and Kehlani's, unfortunately, there were no alternate charter flight arrangements that could get her on the island in time for her performance.
So based on what they're saying there, brothers and sisters, it seems like the airline cancelled the flight, not them per se. And it looked like they were trying to get another way out, and apparently there were no more chartered planes. Brothers and sisters, but okay, that's what they say, but to me, they know when to get chartered planes to come and vote in election. I don't know why, I'm just saying, brothers and sisters, I don't know. But of course, there was actually a real storm right there, and as you can see right there, Melissa is a hurricane category 5, just like Hurricane Maria right there, brothers and sisters. Hurricane Maria was pretty crazy when it comes to that situation. And of course, they had another situation in Jamaica, which of course they indicated the Kehlani them could not come through as a result of the cancellation of the chartered plane. Interesting. I guess she probably didn't want to sit on American Airlines and come with people. No, I don't know these people. Let me not come. I don't know, brothers and sisters. Hey, they know their deal right there. But of course, the people were tracking this stuff to see what's going on, and they're checking about with a while. But it's going far. It's going away from the Caribbean to the point where people were even going on flight radar, I believe it is, and indicating that the hurricane is far from this area. But maybe, I guess the people who were doing the chartered planes didn't want to veer off. Maybe they didn't want to veer because there were other planes that was going through. But I think there will be a normal path right there. Look at this one. There's a plane close to Santo Domingo. Maybe that's the hurricane plane. But you know, there's more than one. There's another one flying out from Jamaica. That's very interesting right there. But you know what, the people decided they want to cancel the thing, which is very crazy right there. So of course you put out the message and people were tracking the stuff, checking, no, we need you to be here. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, bro? Anyways, people actually sent her a message on, I think this looks like Instagram. They sent her a message on Instagram, man, and this is what the person had to say right there. You dirty crab. You dirty crab. I don't know if it's Kenny G that sent that message or something, but this definitely sounds like Kenny G. You dirty crab. You knew you double booked and lying to Dominicans, our pilot unable to fly because of storm. We want our F-King money. F-King. Anyways. Oh, alright. We want our money back, apparently. We want our refund. Dirty, stinking dog. It have to be Kenny G. It has to be Kenny G that write that there. It have to be. My God, you know when you come, your dirty, stinking crab, your dirty crab. Crab doesn't be clean, brothers and sisters, unless you go to eat it. Well, that's a debatable system right there. Anyways, it seems like the messages were going and getting to her, and she decided to write in another message yet again to indicate something very interesting. I was incredibly excited for my show today in Dominica. Had my entire team up at 5 a.m. ready to make it happen, brothers and sisters, ready to catch a small chartered plane from Atlanta to Dominica. This is small because I was wondering, well, don't the planes fly over the hurricanes? It's possible that planes do fly over hurricanes. I think we flew over one, right? But I guess it was based of a long time because you could actually go above the hurricane, you know, guys. Sometimes when you see it raining out there and you think, boy, heavy rain, nah, you can just fly above this thing, man. And it's clear skies, sunshine, sunshiny day, man. Yes, man. So maybe the small plane couldn't go above it, and maybe a few will, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, I had my entire team up at 5 a.m. ready to catch a small chartered plane from Atlanta to Dominica. Our pilot informed us there was no route to get there. You have the whole sky, the whole sky. But apparently there was no route according to this pilot right there. This is why probably people checking, what is this really true? No route. Anyways, that's what she say, they say right here. The pilot informed us there was no route to get there that was safe and cancel our flight. We had no way to arrive. I've been excited. Oh, wait a while. When they hire the chartered planes and they cancel, and it's because of hurricane, would they say it's an act of God? It's an act of God, so we're not refunding you your money, because you don't just go and say, hey, let me just get a chartered plane and that's it. No, it don't work so. These people probably just make a money there on these people. And who exactly is paying for it? I know it's not them that paying for it. You know, sometimes when you get to do shows, you have to pay for your ticket and all those kind of things there. And then when you reach there, then they reimburse you. The reason why sometimes they tend to do this, they want to ensure that you actually come there instead of you sending them deposit. And, you know, so sometimes they make sure you come before they pay you, refund your ticket and those kind of things there. So I'm not sure who exactly paid for it, but I think the organizers would be the one to pay for the chartered flight. And if that is the case, then the organizers going to be getting back their money right there. Also, there usually is a deposit to the artist sometimes. So I don't know, I don't really know exactly what happened. But Vibes Cartel made it. Eh? Anyways, I've been, well, you know, when he gave me, it wasn't. Anyways, we had no way to arrive. You could take boats, you could swim. I'm just saying. I don't know. I've been excited about this for ages. Really? She probably just get to know about Dominica. I'm sure she probably think that Dominica is Dominica Republic she was coming. I'm sure it's that. Maybe it's Dominica Republic, the flight. It'll make sense if it's Dominica Republic, no? Because Dominica Republic will be much more closer to the hurricane. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. It's not Dominica Republic could come in. You could, if the hurricane there and Dominica Republic there, you could, you know, sway out and come in to come to Dominica. Maybe the pilot thought it was Dominican Republic. Anyways, she says she was excited. You know about Dominica. Anyways, for ages apparently, as you guys are super running the music up right now. Okay, I guess she knows about it. This isn't on me. I know the difference between DR. Okay, all right then. She knows it. Maybe the pilot didn't know it. But anyways, laugh about off. I don't know what you guys wanted me to do, man. I was ready, more than ready. I can't fly my own plane. Well, you need to learn to fly. You need to learn to fly. Not sure where this false information about a double booking is taking place. I did my show in Atlanta last night. I was clearly booked to leave at 5 a.m. this morning. My entire team was up and ready at the airport, and it got cancelled as we were there. I was told to wait to announce until the festival was ready, and I couldn't wait anymore, so I announced myself. Interesting. Also, I think there was a person who made a post indicating why do we have to know that the artist is cancelled on the day of the thing? Well, most likely because it was cancelled on the day. But if the chartered plane knew that there was a hurricane coming in that path, well, then again, it was a tropical storm. But I don't know. Sometimes these people, just, I don't know. What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below right there. Of course, People indicated something very interesting right there. If Christopher Columbus make a whole wrong and end up to Dominica, Kehlani cannot reach. I up and I mad and I vex, the person say. I up and mad and I vex. I could vex, man, but you get the point. Right there. Of course, this is what somebody was talking about right there when it comes on to the double booking. Apparently, Kehlani had a show in Atlanta, as indicated in a post. She stated that she did it, but she was actually giving one lucky fan a trip to meet her backstage at one of the I guess the Atlanta concert. And of course, you have to enter to win a wrong trip, travel, and hotel, 2 VIP passes to, of course, the concert in Atlanta, Georgia, from October 25th to October 26th. So I'm not really sure what they were referencing right there. It could be that they would have met with her on October 25th and she would have left. But however, I think they spoke about a hotel. Yeah, so if they flew in on the 25th, obviously it will be from the 25th to the 26th. So that would make more sense right there. So you don't come in hotel on October 25th and then leave October 25th. You leave the next day. So I guess they would have treated them, come to the concert. They host you for 1 day because the concert was 1 day and then things. So she would have been able to leave on October 26th. And of course, it was an exclusive backstage tour. And of course, getting to meet her right there. If she came to Dominica, I would have definitely met her right there. I'm not gonna lie, brothers and sisters. Kehlani, I had no idea who Kehlani was. No, in fact, I knew who she was, not by name, but by face, because she hangs out with some other YouTubers on YouTube. I never knew she was a singer. I never knew none of that stuff, brothers and sisters. I only knew about her more specifically when it comes to Dominica. I never knew she did music, man. I just don't know. Anyways, I just remember them calling her name Kehlani. And then I realized, hey, that's the same girl, you know. Anyways, that's my height of knowing who Kehlani actually is. I have no idea what her music is about. But I can have an idea from that photo. So the girl that not coming cannot just perform on Zoom. Well, one of the things that I noticed, brothers and sisters, some of the artists, especially Vybz Kartel, they had pre-recorded audio instead of live bands. So I'm like, yes, you bring the artists or whatever, but you want to get the full vibe, man. Why are you well, then again, you're recording artists. Recording artists, you have a DJ playing your tunes and stuff, and you sing over the tune or on the tune or near the tune, by the tune, something, brothers and sisters. But there's a huge difference when it comes down to performing. And you would say, well, but Mystelics, other people doing it too. Well, that's something that has happened of late. The people back in the 80s were not doing that, you know, brothers and sisters. They were actually singing, they were actually performing, and they're actually doing their thing. And you say, oh, advancing technology costs a number of things, rising in certain digital. Yeah, sure, but I mean, is it the same though? I mean, is it the same? So if they are recording, pre-recording artists, she might as well just come on Zoom and sing. I think that'll be the next stage right there. Just come on Zoom. You have your band in your house. At least you have the full band. You have your full band in your house and you're recording on Zoom and you're singing for the people. Have the big screen up. I think that's what this person was mentioning right there. But anyways, that's what the person thought. What do you think? That's a good idea or bad idea? Do you think that's where music is going when it comes down to performing arts? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. I don't know about Bagai's reschedule, not Kehlani. Kehlani. My clothes are already ironed. Well, it's Sunday. Hopefully you go to church with the iron clothes. If plane cannot land, gas, I'll send Mamselle Matnik. But then again, the whole team I was thinking maybe she could have hopped on American Airlines or something, man. But anyways, American Airlines is one flight and then later on they'll have 2 flights. That's what I heard. If plane cannot land, gas, I'll send Mamselle Matnik, foot her to Gravel and put her on a boat. Put her on the ferry. I don't have time for nonsense, this person is saying. Vybz Kartel said Dominica Road was dangerous, he started to pray. Maybe that's what Kehlani heard. Kehlani checking what the rooms are dangerous. Are you coming to kill me? Not me, no. But of course I definitely heard Vybz Kartel talking about Dominica roads was scary. Up in the heights somewhere, you see. And he coming down and the roads are scary, man, right? My God. But I remember being in Jamaica. The roads are bigger. So the roads, the specific road I'm talking about, going from Ocho Rios to I forget the name. One of the artists came for me and we went down that side. I forget his name, man. Mandible, I can't remember. Anyways, we driving for a long time. I think 3 or 4 hours we driving, and there's this long big road that going straight down Gassa. Gassa, that road's scary, guys. They say some people can lose brakes going down that road. In fact, on the side of the road, there's a ramp going up, especially for big trucks. So if the big trucks lose their brakes going down that road, Gassa, they can go on this side and ramp up that thing and hopefully slow them down and whatever. Man, I tell you, boy, if we lose brakes over there, that's crazy, bro. Them roads there sometimes, they're nice and big, you know. But man, I tell you, it was something else. So I guess he's accustomed to these bigger roads and coming to these smaller roads and windy roads and stuff. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, brothers and sisters, when I look at the roads in Dominica, you can see certain areas where they could go straight. You could see that there are certain areas they could have gone straight. But if for some reason or the other they just decide to make the road windy, I don't know if it's like when you as a little boy playing with car and you making all kind of turn. Maybe that is what they do back in the day. They need to recheck this road, man. They need to straighten some of this thing. Or I heard back in the day, one of the DLP plans back in the day, way back in the day, was that they were going to put a bypass in Maho. Well, donkey years later, that has not happened. I heard they were going to shift Maho, the Maho area, the houses there, shift it to make the road wider because the road is kind of small, but you know, it's all talk. Pie in the sky promises. Anyways, this individual is saying right there, my VVIP experience on Friday night was honestly disappointing. There were too many unnecessary moves taking up space. People trying to make their money, you know, it's the people that paying the VVIP or P whatever VIP brothers and sisters, they have the money. So let us come and put our things there so we can make the people them happy. Anyways, there was too many unnecessary moves taking up space, leaving very little room for us patrons to socialize comfortably. On top of that, the bar service was an issue by around 1 a.m. Several drinks were already finished. I guess the specific drink, because I know some people who were there, they were constantly getting drinks and stuff and blah, blah, blah. So maybe for a specific drink right there. But I think the individuals who are organizing this thing need to ensure that these drinks are coming in, especially, you know, the type of drink that individuals might need or something. You know, they might need to revamp this. I think this is something in Dominica that is always a problem. The same thing with Jazz and Creole. People complaining that the food ran out, man. Some people even complaining there was no water. I'm like, what's going on? Anyways, I think the organizers of this thing needs to definitely check and make sure that everything is working fine and that the area was also extremely overcrowded, which made the overall experience far from enjoyable. I definitely agree that. Because when I was passing through certain times, brothers and sisters, it was barely, and it's because people know me, man, my God. Because you know, sometimes you try to pass and go back in front of the stage and people know what to make you pass, but thank God, man. It's good to be a little known, my goodness. So my partner was at the back and he's still there. He had to go back. He had to go all the way across. I don't know who that make that thing. All the way back across, all the way. My goodness. But there was a lot of people there, no doubt about it. A lot of individuals from overseas, so I guess, you know, that was up. But if you have useless bars, I think that, and the drinks run out, that doesn't make sense to me. But hey, what are your thoughts on this, guys? Let me know your thoughts in that regard right there. Talking about these situations that was happening. Apparently, an individual was coming into Dominica, I guess for the festival, according to this individual right there. I would like everyone to share this, please. This is my hombre, my brother, Daniel Jules, who fell overboard between 12 to 6 miles off Guadeloupe while traveling from Antigua to Dominica for the Creole Festival. Is that the same individual? He fell overboard 12 to, that's probably the same individual. Apparently he was coming to Dominica. I didn't know he was coming to Dominica. I thought he was doing some fishing or something and the seal hit him off, whatever. Well, I guess there's more context, especially coming from the family members right there. But of course, 12 to 6 miles off Guadeloupe while traveling from Antigua to Dominica for the Creole Festival on Tuesday, October 21st at around 11 p.m. or later. So those searches were carried out from around Antigua, Montserrat, St. Kitts, Dominica, and Guadeloupe. Both government, private entities, and family paid searches family paid searches. Daniel hasn't been found. Her brother is tough in size, dark in complexion, height 1.96, 1.96 meters, I'm guessing, and a head of thick locks, showing the patterns of the location where he fell. What? Thick locks, showing the pattern of the location where he fell. It was in open waters with 4 different current types, carrying you back to Redonde, a small island of Antigua, which we searched. The next Guadeloupe, which our brother searched thoroughly, like it's another brother. The next to the Caribbean Sea, where there are all different current types. And next down southern Caribbean island, Montserrat, was also searched by his son with a private helicopter sent out by Daniel Boss. Boss Joe, please help us get some closure, even if it's in the worst case scenario. We will be happy to share. So, brothers and sisters, yeah, he was definitely in Dominica here. It looks like this is definitely Dominica. Right there, but it seems like this is time past. Might be the Trafford Emerald Pool area, I think. Hey, brothers and sisters, let's hope for the best. Maybe he was washed ashore, or maybe somebody pick him up and he has no phone or nothing like that to contact, or maybe something, brothers and sisters. Let's keep the hope alive. Remember the individual who was from Dominica went missing for 70-something days, I believe it is, and he survived. So it's possible, well, he was actually on a boat, not off the boat. So that's always other story right there. But let's hope and pray that the family of this guy is found. So people are enjoyment mode and whatever, brothers and sisters. But because I have to remember that things tend to happen as well across the world. Talking about across the world, let's head back to Dominica, brothers and sisters. This is Salisbury. I don't know what this person was thinking, but this is what actually happened in Salisbury, brothers and sisters. How that happened like that? Oh, this is the bend. This is the bend where the protest was. Okay. So the band, most likely somebody's kid off and stuff. Hopefully everybody's okay, or the individual in question is okay. Right there, I haven't heard anything of that sort. But please be careful, people. Please be careful. Sorry about this, brothers and sisters. My thing just stopped right there. But of course, please be careful out there. Anyways, moving along.
I just reached out there. I check him out. What is that noise, my boy? My vehicle running. Right?
Some people do go there.
I saw them. Block. See a friend.
That's that they hit in the engine like crazy that way. Well, the thing is, sometimes animals have to come out and enjoy themselves too, eh? And sometimes they drink something and they don't know where they end up. Some end up in people's vehicle and they go in work and close up. But it's not just the animals, brothers and sisters, human beings are crazy too, you know. Listen to this.
What the man come out first? Like,
Something else. Oh, you don't see the man and touch the bad belt, boy. What is that? But I agree. So you go festival and can't buy a belt? No, I would understand sometimes that I've been hearing that a number of persons got tickets to go so that the crowd can look much bigger and stuff, and I'm guessing they're gonna use that as some sort of promotion. Hey, look at all the people that have been there. But a lot of people got tickets to go to the festival. Hey, get a free ticket, might as well go. But my goodness, things are bad on your end. Why don't you just sell the ticket? Well, if the ticket is $250, sell it for $200. You can buy a belt and still have money left over, sir. You decide you just want to go? Why? Why? Should I sell the ticket? Exactly. You come festival. I sure it's girls you come and look for. I sure it's girls. According to my grandmother. Girls you come and look for. And so you come and look for girls. Suppose you and the girl decide really going somewhere, whatever. And she see your rope in your belt. What do you think going to happen? Mission failed. I'm just saying. Yes, man. You joking me?
Young man.
What is he doing?
Young man.
What?
Young man, where you going, young man? Buy a belt, hold him man. Look him man. Look one coming to man.
The boy does all talk. Anyways, guys, be wise. Realize that you have to go fit. If you get a free ticket, take the money, put it aside, invest it somewhere, buy some biscuits, put it in a shop and make a profit. Do something, man. My God. You just throw them. Are you joking? But you're talking about somebody that not in this situation is. That one needed to sell his ticket too. Because you can't tell me you come event and that is you standing up sleeping. Mr. Standing up sleeping me. Brothers and sisters, talk to me about it now. The man stand up sleeping me. How is that possible? Oh no. That's not got your home. I don't understand. Sometimes when I go events, brothers and sisters, sometimes I just wonder. So even in the thing, some people was understand. Go at your home. Go at your home. You see what you have to see already. Go at your home. You don't have to be there to end it. It's not you don't have the keys for the door to close it so that everybody leaves and then you close the door. No. Go at your home. You tired? Go at your home and go and sleep in your car. Go. You're embarrassing yourself. Looking like Frankenstein shifting back and forth. You want to go and sleep, father? Well, look at man that enjoy himself. Eh? That one. People, but booyah is interesting. They're not all booyah. This kind of booyah, I don't know what's going to PP pop up. I suspect when he was younger, he used to do breakdancing. And then he got older and he got big. So he's trying to do a form of breakdancing. But I don't know if it's breaking or smooth. Whatever dancing, brothers. But he dancing, eh? He making sure he get his full money's worth. Full money's worth. Yo, that's wild. Anyways, yeah, he's awake and he enjoyed himself. Kudos to you, sir. Don't be like the other guys. Anyways, brothers and sisters, we have some terrible news. People who have been enjoying themselves, going out and about. It's very interesting that, of course, a female was found unresponsive in the Roseau Promenade region. Reports indicated that a woman believed to be a homeless person appeared unresponsive. Authorities and emergency personnel are on the scene waiting the arrival of the ambulance to confirm her status. More details will definitely become as follows. This is, of course, the situation right there in the Promenade region. From the lady unresponsive. And of course, you know, this is what has happened right there. But it's interesting as I'm seeing these brothers and sisters, as this person is laying there and all the people that came to enjoy themselves. Hey, you work hard for your money, utilizing your monies and stuff. And I'm just thinking to myself that this person, maybe she had some problems, I don't know, but this person died right there. Maybe she needed some sort of help and was probably, well, I don't think so. I mean, maybe she needed some sort of help, brothers and sisters. She needed some sort of help, and as a result of the lack of help, she, you know, or maybe something actually happened to her. Maybe they should try to do an autopsy on her to see if somebody was the one who did this to her, you know. But there's so much people around this time. Why would people, especially in the promenade, I don't know, maybe she had some problems or whatever, brothers and sisters, and of course it caught up to her. But you know, it's just unfortunate that, you know, and I'm not just talking about people coming from overseas to come to Dominica, but the authority figures, you know, needing to find a place where individuals can find help. You know, they need to organize this thing, and you know, this lady is no longer coming back. So sympathies to her family and friends. Dominica sometimes can be a very tough place, very, very tough place. So when it comes on economically, you know, I mean, I think Dominica sustains its people through the fruits and vegetation that it has. But generally speaking, brothers and sisters, people still need help, you know, whatever it is. So sympathies goes out to her family and friends, and I wish we could do better right there. We always hear the government talk about taking care of people and this kind of things there. We're not really sure. Just giving people $300 a month or is not really taking care of people, you know. You need to put facilities in place to actually help people. One of the reasons why I always say this, brothers and sisters, because I remember the situation that took place with that guy, Suki. And he had do music, whatever crazy music, it went viral or whatever. And, you know, it's overseas people that had to send him to rehab, and because they couldn't find it in Dominica. You know, and it's just very sad situation right there when you come into this sentiment right here. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment box below. This is all about House for these same vibrations. By the way, I have dropped the festival night 2, both the vlog and the episode. So you guys can definitely check it out on both Mystelics vlogs and BrBpTV. Of course, this is Mystelics Reacts. So if you want me to post the link, or just type the stuff in Mystelics vlogs or BrBpTV, Be Real Be Positive Television. And of course, you'll definitely get to see the latest one. I dropped the World Korean Music Festival 1, night 1 and 2. I was gonna drop the third one, but I'm not finished with it. I'm not finished. My goodness. Man, I'll be dropping it tomorrow, hopefully in the morning. So we'll see how that goes right there. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Like I did before, if you want it, let me know. I'll post that link in the first comment in the comment box below for this stuff. And you can definitely check it out right there. It's about Mystelics once again, guys. Be real, Saturday King always. Thanks so much for watching. Be positive.